Ooh. Ooh. My tummy. Good morning, everyone. Right now on Pirates 857. Huh, there really isn't news to speak of. Oh, did anyone else catch that quiz on TV show? How did it come up with all those questions each week? Let alone all the answers. Oh dear. There I go again, prating on about my personal TV habits. Sorry, folks. That's not. I hope you all have the loveliest days. Hey, Tariel, how you doing? Yeah. I've been sitting here for the past like 4 minutes. Just like I'm gonna start at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna start at 9 o'clock. And then I got bored and just started it anyways. So I was originally gonna start in like 3 minutes, but I was like, screw it. Bianca is sending me a lot of letters. If I ride in a car, I always end up. So, and there's lunch. Huh. Yeah. And today we are doing an early morning stream. Did not expect that to happen, but yeah, every once in a while it's gonna happen. I was just like, one day I'm gonna do an early morning stream, and then it's gonna be like, hey, guess what? Meteors tonight, and I'll be like, fuck. Okay, why? Oh god, did I even empty out my... I'm not wearing this. I was like, did I even empty out my storage last night? Yesterday? I got something that I wanted to wear today. That I bought yesterday. Fudge, what was it? What did I buy yesterday? It wasn't the trench coat. It's not a dress. Oh, was it these stupid suspenders? Maybe that was it. Suspenders, these glasses, and nope, you can't even see those. I don't need the rabbit ears, but I'm gonna wear them because I've been meaning to wear the rabbit ears like all week. Sure, that seems good. So today we're harvesting fruit because I didn't do it yesterday because turnips. And then we're going to go to an island and do whatever there is to do on the island. Hoping for something rare. It's not going to happen, but a man can dream. And the Able Sisters shop opens in like 3 minutes, so I'll deal with that in 3 minutes when it opens. Or right now, actually, it just opened. What are your prices? I have not checked. I'll go check in a few minutes. I'm not expecting much. I am expecting... Hopefully I'll get at least a small spike this week. But that'll... Knowing my luck, that'll probably happen later in the week. Oops. God, I look like such a nerd in this outfit. For the first time, I bought 400. Oh. Yep. Always gotta keep situated. Yeah, I'm just so hesitant to buy big, like, more than 400,000. Like, I know one day I'm eventually going to. But God, I'm scared too, because I know the second I do that, even when I'm working off of like a decreased spike, it's still gonna work against me somehow. How did I get a fishing rod? Whatever. Hey Trent, how you doing on this morning? Ooh, I should go talk to Zucker. Hey, Zucker, old buddy, old pal, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I love long walks. They keep your feet entertained. Oh, he's fun. There's our money rock. I would love for people to stop posting fake turnip prices so I can sell. I need to time travel to kick out villagers I hate. Have you guys been hearing all the stuff about Raymond recently and people selling Raymond? I feel like Twitter exploded last night about it. And like people selling Raymond or like claiming to, oh, I have Raymond in boxes, and then like they pay so I'm sure people have paid real money for it just for nothing to happen. It's bad. Because of course the only way to, because Raymond's one of the new ones, you can't get him through Amiibo card or anything, so he's harder to get than most others. Where did that go? I mean, you can just grind for Raymond. Oh yeah, I know you can. I want Raymond so I can give him to one of my friends. I get why, and I kind of get why everyone wants him. Out of all the him and Audie, actually, Judy is also pretty cool. There are some new villagers in this game that I do like, but like everyone's freaking out about Raymond. The one that surprises me, another thing is like you can grind for Raymond, but there's one post going around of someone like DMing someone on Twitter saying like, oh, you're not worthy of Raymond, right? That I see you have Raymond, but he's in a hostile environment on your island, and I won't accept it until he's in like boxes. Why did I walk into the museum? Why did I walk into... I don't know. Animal Crossing fans can be toxic when they want to be. But like I always say, anything that teaches love is filled with people of hate. Whether that be religion or anything else. Audie. I do think Audie's pretty cool, actually. I like Audie. My brother has her, so he's lucky. I don't know, I just want one of the new villagers. Personally, I'd want Judy. I think Judy's the cool one. But I'm just waiting for that monkey to leave. I'm so mean to her. One day it's gonna happen. I have Mabel. She's so cute. I don't know that one. Because she's named after an old lady who had... Yeah, that's the cool thing about Audie, is that she's actually named after someone in the game. Who's May? Melba. I'm gonna look that one up real quick. Give me a second. I'm pulling up Twitter. I don't really need the new villagers except for Lucky. Lucky's cool. See, I've got Zucker, so I'm pretty happy. Zucker's cool, or Zucker and Octavian. Oh, Melba, she's a koala. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to like. I'm just curious to see what other ones the game has, right? Because I like half of my villagers. Yuka's fine. Nan's pretty cool. Hey, Leaf's here. The monkey I hate. Octavian and Zucker are cool. Axel's pretty cool. Tammy I've grown to... What the heck was that? Tammy, I've grown a soft spot for. Honestly, like, I just can't... Like, Tammy was always the villager I, like, joked hated. Because that was just an essential part of Animal Crossing. But now it's just gotten to the point where I can't muster up the same hatred for Tammy I once did. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, you know, I'll take it in strides. She's fine. It's mainly because she's given me a lot of DIY recipes. More than any other villager, bar none. I should water some flowers while I'm around here. Weed. I don't even know why I'm watering some of, like, the lilies. Like, they need to be moved. At some point, I'm gonna start working on that flower garden. At some point, I promise. I've been mostly working on the village for now. So nothing over here. So it's gotta be up top. There's one. Just one more fossil I need to find. Anything around the turnip field? Nope. Oh, you know what I bet's going on now? I was like, what was that sound? I think I know what it is, now that I'm thinking about it for a second. You guys probably can't hear it, but probably not. I have no idea what this mic picks up half the time. Really want the next animal. What would I really want in the next Animal Crossing game? Ooh, honestly, I don't know. Like, I didn't know. This is really... So anything can happen. Honestly, I was kind of at the point with this game where, like, I'm one of those... I know there was a joke a while ago that, like, what's the point of a new Animal Crossing game? Like, what's the point of a new Animal Crossing game when they're all kind of the same? But I will admit, New Horizons is the first Animal Crossing game in a while that really does feel entirely different. Like, New Horizons... Maybe it's just because of all, like, the island customization. Like I said in a previous stream, my island on day 100 in New Leaf and on day 1 of New Leaf looked exactly the same. My island in this game looks completely different than it did just 50 days ago. Okay, not that much different. Like, I haven't done that much terraforming, but I've done a lot compared to, like, the previous game. So, I like all the freedom this game gives you. Like, the ability to, like, customize the island is really cool. And that's really big for me on this game. I'm not really using it as much as other people, but that's mostly because I don't consider myself an artist, and I know any major changes I'd make, I just end up hating in like a week. An Animal Crossing city mayor. What, like New Leaf again, where you're the mayor? I'd love for them to find a purpose for Isabelle, because I know some people have mixed feelings on Isabelle, but she is the series mascot at this point. And I feel like in this game, she's just kind of here. So I don't know, I'd like her to like have a bigger purpose. I don't know what that would be, but something. I do like how they gave a bigger purpose to Tom Nook in this game though. That was cool. Ooh, a lost item. Dawn. You know what would be cool? You know what would be interesting? I think it was only for New Horizon, but you choose what happens within the city. So like you could create like events. So, like, you could... So, theoretically, you could schedule your town's fishing tournaments instead of them just randomly happening. Is that kind of, like, something like that? Oh, God. I'm gonna have to wait for this to get over here. Hey, Tammy. I'll talk back to her in a second. Oh, God. And it'll look a bit like city folk. Yeah. You know what I kind of want to... The only Animal Crossing game I have been... Okay, I was going to say the only game I haven't played is Wild World, but that's technically not true. But I know Wild World had a constellation feature that I think was... that I don't remember much about, because, again, haven't played Wild World. But I think the idea of, like, a constellation feature sounds kind of cool. Like, being able to, like, have, like, a telescope or an observatory and being able to, like, make your own constellations out of stars, I think is actually kind of really cool. And I would love to see that back in the game. What else? There was also, like, Wild World had, like, these story events that I wouldn't even know how to begin to explain, but that would be another cool feature to bring back. Oh, it is Nan's. I should have just gone to talk to Nan first. Yeah, Wild World had, like, story events. Like, that's where you learn Tom Nook's origins and, like, how Tom Nook and Mabel are, like, childhood friends and whatnot. I saw Nan. Oh, hey, Nan. I lost something very important inside. Oh, she actually came to us first. Or she would have come to us to ask about it. What other features did Animal Crossings have? See, I can't think of... Like, honestly, this game has given me most of what I wanted. I know for some people it's turned it into more of, like, Minecraft game. Yeah, no, I think the idea of, like, right, like, going back to the city... And, right, like, having, like, events there and whatnot. Oh, God, another soft serve hat. I think would actually be really cool. Amiibo clothes, it'd be totally different. We were talking yesterday, were you here for that? When I talked about more Nintendo villagers. Like, I'd love to see Mario as a frog, Peach as a rabbit. Just, like, more Nintendo, because... They added, like, Wolf Link and Pig Ganon in the Welcome Amiibo update for New Leaf. And I just love to see some more of that. Because those were really cool to see. I loved Viti and Viche. Those were really cute. But they never did anything with it. Chocolate soft. Looks like... Nan has given me 2 soft serve hats now. And I hate it. Yeah. What else? You know what else I'd like to see? Part of me wants to see more shops. DJ Octavio's a bird. Part of me would like, especially with your idea of like kind of like a city style thing. Part of me would want to see more shops. Like, I do miss Harriet. Harriet's one of my favorite characters. For some reason, like, I couldn't tell you why Harriet is, but she is, and she's not in this game, which sucks. And there's no reason to bring her back. Like, basically everything in this game. Right, you can just walk up to a mirror and customize yourself, so they don't need her to be here, unless they give her, like, a new purpose. But I'd love more shops like that. Bring back DJ KK Slider from New Leaf. The Dream Suite's probably going to come back in this game, admittedly. But that's something that's hinted at in the code in several places, so that's probably coming back. The cafe, God, I want the cafe to come back. Part of me would be curious to see RVs come back. Just because RVs are a feature I kind of like. I liked in concept. I never really did that much with them. But I think they were a good, like, concept idea. Okay, let's sell this, keep that. Peaches. I know I have, Leaf, but it's not that big of a deal. Also, more unique villagers. Like, I like unique... Like, there's a few unique villagers in the games, and I'd love some more. let's, alright, let's see what turnip prices are. Turnip prices is 52. Eesh. Ooh, that's not good. Where do I keep track of my turnips? 52. So we're getting a small spike later in the week. I was actually surprised turtles weren't characters. Exactly. Turtles. I see, the one, I always see, like, people do, like, dinosaur characters. And I know dinosaurs are fossils, but they always just have the coolest designs. Dinosaurs, sharks, some, like, mythological creatures. What the heck is this? A clothes closet. I really don't need that. Foosball table, it's probably not that much, so I can totally buy that. So at some point this week, I'm going to have a small spike in my turnips. So I could get as high as 200. When? I don't know. At some point later in the week, though. I want a cell phone. I'm going to put this on a cordless phone. God, what is it? Freaking 1990? Lizards. Which I get the... Like there were certain, like, unique villagers... Right, like Tom Nook is the only Tanuki. Flick and the old man, whose name I'm forgetting, are the only lizards, right? But I feel like there's just so many that the game just, like, there's so many good ideas out there that the game just doesn't do. And I wish they would at some point. Let's talk to Leaf next. I'm surprised that characters have no unique... Exactly. And I've said this before, that's kind of one of the reasons I like, Octavian, is because back in the old game, he was an asshole character. And they got rid of asshole characters. And while he's technically not, I think he's qualified as, like, cranky or something. Him calling you a sucker at the end of every sentence is, like, the closest I'll get. But I'd love to see more unique character traits or more just types. Like, one of the female character types is literally just normal. What is that? Ooh, the halo. Right, there's just not, there's so much more that can be done with character types. That the game just, like, it sticks to, I think there's 4 or 5 traits each for a character. Acid watch jacket, I don't really need it. I don't need two-tone. No, what, is this a nurse's outfit? Yeah. I can be a cowboy. I already own it. I haven't used a Halo, but I think I own one. Don't need octagonal glasses. Oh my gosh. There was... Oh my god, I can just have the full cowboy outfit. I need pants. Oh my gosh. It's bad. I kind of love it though. Crossing Dream World. Who, you know, wasn't there a villager that, like, you used to be able to, like, color their face? I could be a Ghostbuster. Wasn't there a villager that you could, like, color their face? And I'd like something like that. I don't know. My one worry about, like, making a villager is then it goes into freaking... What is it? Was it Skylanders territory? Where at some point they allowed you to, like, make your own character, and then that's just kind of when the series fell apart. Now, admittedly, the series was also kind of falling apart before then, but That didn't help. Open wooden waste bin. I wonder what that looks like. Yeah, Blanca was cool, and I don't remember. I think they got rid of them in this game. I feel like Blanca was in the previous game. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like they were. Put in storage. Put in storage. Dish, is that what? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. Foosball table. We can totally go put in here with all the other games. At some point, I'm gonna clean this room up, but not yet. Oh God, is this what? Oh God. Oh my gosh, I forgot what I did to the walls. It's hideous. Wow, I have ruined this room. Oh my gosh. Wow. One day I'm gonna get the stuff I need to make this room what I want it to be. God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Crossing business life, be an assistant. Wasn't there... I mean, technically, don't you start off most Animal Crossing games like that? Doing errands for Tom Nook? I know that's how you start City Folk. I'm pretty sure that's also how you start New Leaf. Like, you gotta do favors for Tom Nook. In this game, it's just Nook Miles, so you don't do that, but... Well, I mean, people didn't like Happy Home Designer. Or at least, I'm pretty sure they didn't. I didn't... I thought it was kind of whatever. Like, I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't love it. Now, that other game, oh, God, what's that other game? Amiibo Festival was terrible. One of Nintendo's worst games. Like, hands down, no questions about it. It was so bad. I had hopes for it, but no. Alright, let's go to a deserted island. Let's hopefully find some cool stuff. Let's be a cool kid extreme in this outfit, sure. Well, there is admittedly, with be a business assistant, an assistant of Tom Nook, there is always that joke about Kirby does his taxes. And so I mean, if they wanted to, they could totally do it. Honestly, you know, I would probably, if they released Kirby Does His Taxes, I would probably totally buy that. Like, if it was like a Papers, Please style game. God, I loved Papers, Please so much. It was such a good game. So well done. And then I have not played Return of the Obra Dinn. It's on Switch, and I have not had the time. Fuck. Bamboo Island? Really? I don't even want anything on this island. I mean, I'll destroy it because it's my job. But I don't even like... Ah, God, I hate Bamboo Island so much. Yeah, because there was Kirby Does His Taxes, and then there was Yoshi Commits Tax Fraud, which I don't remember where... which were two separate things, and I don't remember where the Yoshi Commits Tax Fraud came from. I hate Bamboo Island. I just don't like bamboo. Not just in this game. Like, it's not... I bet, is there an achievement for planting a bamboo seed? I have never planted a bamboo seed. Maybe I should do... I bet there's an achievement for that. I should do that at some point. Oh, I mean, I can always buy tools from Wilbur, because I don't have any wood on me. Only it's because of the scorpions. They do spawn bugs, do they? Yeah, no, Bamboo Island would be pretty good for tarantulas and scorpions. You're right about that. But of course, whenever I want that, I don't get it. Instead, I get that 3-top hill island, which is utterly terrible. With Animal Crossing City Mayor, I'm just picturing you as, like, the mayor of a city, and you have to deal with, like, it's like a gritty game, like a Cyberpunk, where you have to deal with, like, crime and corruption in your city, and you can take bribes from residents and whatnot. I'm picturing it as, like, really fucking, like it starts off, like, all happy and friendly Animal Crossing, and then it gets really dark. That's what I'm picturing. I want to play Cyberpunk, man. It's normally, like, I'm not going to say it's not my style of game. That looks like a big fish. It's not, but it looks big. Normally, like, games like Cyberpunk, in most RPGs, are games I want to get into, but I just can't. Like, I cannot get into RPGs no matter how hard I try. Animal Crossing is not child-friendly? What do you mean by that? Because, like, that's the common complaint against Animal Crossing, is that it's too child-friendly. No, I mean, seriously, people say, like, now that everyone's in quarantine and playing Animal Crossing, I have seen that complaint several times, where people, like, pick up Animal Crossing because everyone else is playing it, and then they play it for a few days and complain that this is too much of a kiddie game. It is Bappy game. I do not want to play Bappy game. I want to play shoot game, where I shoot gun. I want to shoot gun, but not play Bappy game. I haven't watched him in so long. He used to be one of the only Twitch streamers, YouTubers I watched. And I haven't seen him in years. God, I miss Vinesauce. It's not even that I, like, fell out of him or anything. Or it's not even like I grew to, like, just, like, dislike his content. I just stopped watching him and I tried to get back in and just never could. I did rewatch something. I did watch some series he did recently. He was in Shiz's Animal Crossing video, which was pretty cool. But that's not what I'm thinking of. You can storm into someone's house, then interrupt their work just to make for something for yourself. You can hit villagers, you can push villagers, you can annoy villagers. I'd still argue that's child-friendly. Like, yes, you can do horrible things. You can be mean to your villagers. Like me putting a piece of shit outside of the Monkey I Hate's house. But I'd still argue that's still a child-friendly game. See, I thought your argument was going to be the art. It was going to go down to the classic David argument from The Simpsons. Of, can you put a dick in a video game and still keep it child-friendly? I argue yes. That it's a work of art and it should be preserved the way it is. But I guarantee you there are some people out there who disagree. I've seen some of them on Twitter. There's probably also a few Karens out there who, if they knew a thing, if they decide to actually pay attention to their little children for like a second, would complain the same. But no, I totally argue Animal Crossing is child-friendly. Maybe not as much as, like, other games, but... I mean, it's no Kirby's Epic Yarn. The most child-friendly game you can possibly get. Forget that you learn people to go to shady people to buy stuff. Well, he's no longer Crazy Red. He is Jolly Red now. And he was way shadier in City Folk, when he was actually, like, hidden in a back alley. he was hidden in a back alley, right? I don't know. It's not like it I mean, as far as I can tell, every Animal Crossing game restarts the canon. Like, no, the only canon Animal Crossing game is the one you are currently playing. I mean, he's still shady. Yes, he totally is. He is the one that screwed Tom Nook out of all his money. That's still canon as far as I know. That's why he appears in a ship and not, like, on a tent. Or whatever. But I don't know. If I've learned anything, it's that cops are, at least here in the U.S., cops are way scarier than drug dealers. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hang out on the streets or anything, but my local cop that did some horrible shit that I'm not going to say recently during this quarantine, way shadier than the local drug dealer. And of course he didn't. And of course nothing happened to him. And also child labor. Well, are you a child? I don't know if you're a child in this game. I mean, we don't know how the Animal Crossing world works. You may not be classified as a child. Can I make a new axe? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Wow. I got lucky with that one. I should pick up these weeds and sell them to Leaf, shouldn't I? That'd be smart of me. Oh, Timmy and Tommy. Well, I'm still gonna argue this game's for kids. Like, as many bad morals as you could say it teaches you, the same is true of, like, Mario or any other game. And to quote an old Jimquisition video, everything has a political agenda. Even something that doesn't have a political agenda has a political agenda. The lack of a political agenda is a political agenda. That's his Dark Souls video, isn't it? Good video. God. I watched it right before the stream started. I watched his new one on Konami. I don't know. I kind of get it. It is interesting because he talks about how Konami should just give their games to Capcom, which I remember a few years ago when I was saying this, Capcom should just give their games to Nintendo. Right? That Capcom was just wasting licenses like Mega Man and Street Fighter, and they should just let Nintendo take care of it. Especially after Smash 4 came out. But Capcom's completely turned it around, man. Since 2014, Capcom has turned it around and put out tons of great games, and I'm fine with them keeping their own licensing. I mean, it's not like this is like Star Wars, where there's a licensing board that declares what's canon or not. Hey, are you promoting a channel? Yeah, of course I'm promoting it. I'll promote Jimquisition all I want. I just promoted Vinesauce, another Twitch streamer of like 10 seconds ago. And I do thank God for Jim Sterling. He says what I think, not the other way around. I mean, if you watch some of my old in-chat episodes, I do echo some of the same sentiments as he does. Fuck loot boxes. Fuck Konami. Fuck Konami. I mean, you say that, but the Jimquisition logo is literally the flag of my island. So one day I'm gonna make myself a flag. One day I'm gonna make myself a flag, and it's gonna be cool. I'm just gonna hire an artist to do it because I can't. Oh god, I have no artistic talent. I still passed all my art classes in college, though. I'm so close to being done with college for the semester. I'll be done on Friday. Oh god, it's so close to being done. I just finished up another class last night. So this island looks thoroughly destroyed. There's a bunch of flowers, but who cares about those? Cool. Alright, let's head home. We're gonna do another. I mean, I have time. I'm gonna do another island. Bamboo Islands are such a letdown. And I want something cool so bad. We only get to go to an island every 3 days, so I gotta get... Did I even do fruit? I didn't even do fruit, did I? Oh, shit. We still have to go do fruit. Yeah, we'll probably still go do a second island anyways. Bamboo Islands are just such a letdown. There's so many cool things. Yeah, see? Look, there's our Gymquisition flag. Still doesn't... I still praise Helix, but that's a whole other thing. Let's go sell that leaf first. It's funny. I don't know. I believe in Jim Star. I believe in what Jim Sterling says. But I'm ranting at this point. Okay, let's sell our weeds. Oh, you interested in selling weeds? Yeah. Something. Wow, this could take a while. Exactly. To buy weeds from you at a very special high price. The orange say to the other orange where he or she is obliged with. I have no idea. Pristine weed free. Yeah, I sure can. 86 cups of weeds. B. Okay, that's nothing, but sure, I'll take it. I mean, money's money. Capitalism always needs new stuff for sale. You're the zest. Ooh. Ooh, that's a bad pun. I've heard worse. I've made worst. Worst. Alright, let's sell all of our shit. And then let's pick some fruit. Because I completely forgot to do that. Yes. Well, I have no need for the stack of 30 iron. Bad puns is one of my qualities. Yep, I am not a good pun guy. I mean, every once in a while I get lucky, but I've never been good at them. I don't have the punctuation that others do. God, so fucking bad. Oh god, that was so bad. This is gonna take a minute. So did any other news happen over the past day? Did I have anything written down? I'm just gonna pull up my list real quick and check. Let's see. Bethesda Pete Hines says not to expect a new Elder Scrolls 6 for a couple years. Yeah, no shit, Bethesda. You gotta figure out how to make a game before you can make a good one. God. Part of me almost bought, perfect. Oh. So let's see, Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda has lost all of its goodwill, right? Like, I don't know anyone who, like, genuinely... Well, I know there are always some crazy people. But I can't... Skyrim was so good. Like, it's not a perfect game, but I enjoy it. I enjoy Fallout 4. But 76 is bad. And it was like... It went for, like, on sale for, like, $5 recently. About a week ago. And I almost bought a copy of Fallout 76 because the new update just came out, Wastelands, and I was just like, maybe I should, just to see how like bad it is. I didn't because I have some dignity, or at least I pretend to. But I almost did. But yeah, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls 6 is probably years away. And who knows when Starfield's gonna come out. It's gonna be on the Creation Engine again. It's gonna be a disaster. I cannot believe Bethesda's still using Creation Engine. But yeah, because Starfield is the first Bethesda game in a while to have a chance at being good. Like, I could legitimately see Starfield being good just because it's not held down by the weight of previous games. Like, Skyrim technically lives with the weight of Oblivion and Morrowind, both of which I've never played. And Fallout lives with the weight of Fallouts 1 and 2 and New Vegas. But Starfield would be a new IP, unburdened by anything previous. So, it could be great. And then, of course, Outer Worlds came out and just freaking trounced all over anything Bethesda's made in the past, like, 10 years. When did Fallout 4 come out, actually? No, it's been... I mean, Elder Scrolls came out in what? Or Skyrim came out in, I want to say 2011, maybe 2012, 10? I don't know. What year did I buy my 360? Because when I got the 360, the first game I got for it was Skyrim. That's how late into the 360's lifespan I got it. It was probably 2010, 2011. But yeah, and I do want to play Outer Worlds, and but I was kind of waiting for the Switch port, either that or, because I don't have an Xbox, and my PC is not good enough to play new games, and it's probably on PS4, but yeah, I'd probably want to do it on Xbox with Game Pass, honestly. Because that's probably, like, the cheapest way to do it, but I don't know. It is coming to Switch eventually. That got delayed, though. That was one of the first things to be delayed because of COVID. Because I think it's a Chinese developer that's porting it to Switch. And they had to shut down for a little bit because of the COVIDs. God, was that back in February? Before the world kind of blew up and then March lasted like a year. It feels like, honestly, the Outer Worlds got delayed like a year ago. And I want to say it's only delayed until June. Like, it's not, maybe it's June or August. It's not that long of a delay. I'll play it one day. I don't know. There's so many games I need to play. Like, with Colleague wrapping up, I'll get back to the current project I'm working on over on Twitter. God, it annoys me so much. I started the new project and then immediately made a spelling error. First thing I sent out, I reworded it and I had a spelling error. Drives me nuts. But I'm going to get back to, once I finish up Colleague this week, I'm going to get back to working on that. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with 3. And then I'm going to start Dragon Quest at some point. Dragon Quest 11. And then there's the Splatfest on the 20th, and I gotta get a bunch of topics ready for that, because I'm going to totally do Splat in chat then. Do the big triumphant return of Splat in chat, because it's been... I think the last one was in March, right before Animal Crossing came out. And I'd love to do another episode. Just because there's no reason for me to do in chat anymore when I'm playing Animal Crossing every day. So we're almost done with the fruit. Again, took about 10 minutes, as always. I don't think there was any news. I mean, there was political news, as always, but... Besides for saying the president's horrible, I try not to talk about that here. The president's really bad, though. He has fucked up in this situation in every way, around every corner. So this is going to sell for 80,000 bells. About. So that's what, like a fourth of our turnips paid off again? I wonder how full my storage is. No politics. I agree. Oh shit, I didn't make a new slingshot, did I? Let's make a new slingshot real quick. No, don't water the slingshot maker. the workbench that I use specifically only for slingshots and shovels at this point. Well, I mean, basically everything sells for good money at mine except for the peaches. And there's only like a stack of peaches. Maybe there's like 2 stacks of peaches, actually. But it's not much at all. I specifically designed Fruit Island just to sell for big money here. Okay, there's 3 stacks of peaches. I was wrong. Still, that's not much. A rattan table. Don't I already have like 2 of those? Don't I already... I feel like I already have like 2 of those. Oh, I just spilled my soda. Ooh. Shit. Oh gosh. I thought it was way more empty than it was. See, 78, that's pretty good. That's pretty good money. God, wow, I have a lot of bells. So let's buy another plane ticket, and hopefully this is worth more money. You know what other... There's just so many good games that have come out in these past, like, 2 months. Oh, he's singing. Because the Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but God, I do really want to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's just... The way people talk about it just makes me really want to play it. Maybe not, like, listening to Donkey talk about it, but there are definitely some people who are, like, who really do sell that game. I do own the original Final Fantasy VII. I've just never played it. At some point, I should probably do that as well, but I just don't have the time. God, just so many big games that I don't have the time for. Well, I mean, admittedly, I'm going to have some more time here soon, but... 175? Yep, that's good money. Whenever my storage fills up next, I'm going to upgrade the house. What actually is Final Fantasy? That's a question I do not have an answer to. What is Final Fantasy? It's... God, okay, I'm trying to think about 6. Well, okay, so if we go back, it all starts with Dragon Quest, which Dragon Quest is a game where you embark on a quest and dragons. Final Fantasy is a game in which it takes place in a fantasy, and this is the final one, even though there are 15 of them. Honestly, saying that, oh, how can it be Final Fantasy when there's 50 of them, is one of the most overused jokes in the system. I feel like since Final Fantasy VII, people have been making that joke. I don't know. The only reason I say it's not starting at Final Fantasy II is because nobody here in the West knew what Final Fantasy II was. Maybe in Japan they were making that joke, but I wouldn't know. But from what I can tell, based on what I know, is that Final Fantasy is like the last fantasy of like the last big adventure of a world. Like it's like the last, like, not dying breath, that's the wrong word, but it's like the last big adventure of a world. Oh shit. It's right, like it's a fantasy, but it's I don't know how to put it. I real harder now ask me what a Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts is, and I could give you a better answer. God, it was so weird to watch. I watched one of those like Kingdom Hearts explained videos, even just a parody of a Kingdom Hearts explained video, and I knew exactly what he was talking about the entire time. And I've only ever played one Kingdom Hearts game. That's a really weird feeling, to just know Kingdom Hearts, even though I make fun of it constantly. But I will admit, the first Kingdom Hearts was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I enjoyed it. Never got into the sequels, though. Even though I heard 2 was better. Never played 3. Or there's another game I almost bought. There's a Kingdom Hearts The Story So Far, which is literally every game on PS4, and it's normally like $100. It went on sale for like 30 a few weeks ago, right at the end of April, and I almost bought it. I almost bought the complete Kingdom Hearts complete Kingdom Hearts collection. Just because, again, I've never played the games. And it seemed like a good enough deal. But I didn't. Well, again, I mean, never played past the first one. I don't know if Birth by Sleep was any good. Because that's basically 2.5. Even though everybody tries to, like, for some reason they pretend like that one doesn't exist, even though it seems to be a pretty major game in the franchise. And why that is, I have no idea. Money Rock. Oh, you got a Money Rock Island? Awesome. Let's head across. I'm gonna do something. Hopefully I can get the beta fish and the guppy here. This is a river island, so I presume I can. That'd be awesome. I want an anteater villager. They're so cute. Who's the one a lot of people, like, turn their back. Because, again, Twitter likes to, as far as Twitter's concerned, only like 30 villagers exist. But there's like a Spanish anteater villager who like dresses as a matador, and I really like that one. Like, there's nothing really like it doesn't seem that special, but I don't know, I just really like that design. There's also, is Pongo an anteater, or am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking of Pongo. I should also pick up some more weeds while I'm here. Not much, but they do sell for money. Anteater villagers. I don't want Snooty. I don't want his... My town hall is up. Your town hall is upgrading? When is... Does that, I didn't know. Does that happen again, or did you restart at some point? Because I thought your town hall only upgraded once. I don't... The weird one for me has been eyebrows. Like when I go into the map screen and see my character without eyebrows, it just doesn't look right anymore. I've had the eyebrows for so long now that seeing without them is weird. That's the one that like doesn't feel right. And I really should redo those eyebrows at some point, because they don't. Because again, I was trying to go for like. I've shown it in the past. Like I kind of made my villager look a little bit like myself. I mean, there are some things I can't replicate, and I really should redo my eyebrows because they look nothing like my real ones. So you did restart. Okay. Oh, and this would be a perfect place to find all the bugs I'm missing. Knowing my luck, they're never going to show up. I do want to do a bit of fishing, though, because there's still fish I'm missing. It must be smaller than that. What I'm looking for must be even smaller than that somehow. Which is, God, smaller than that is very small then. I mean, I think it's literally classified as very small, but still. I just found out that you can make your villager. Oh yeah! I do at some point want to... I have an entire idea for a line of clothing I want to make. I just haven't gotten around to making it yet, because I'm not a good artist. I mean, you've seen my bathrobe, it looks terrible. Also, I chose to live in the southern hemisphere. As one. Oh, that means you're in a different season completely. You'd be in what, fall right now? Because I'm in spring. Alright, let's get back to some fishing. Maybe I'll find what I'm looking for. price jumped to 101. Oh, nice. So you're probably, if you're tracking it, you might get a spike here soon. Or you might be starting a spike or something. Oh, it's a little nibblefish. Yeah, my prices could spike anywhere from like later today, starting to the end of the week. But I at least know I will get a small spike. Yeah, no, I know, I could totally see somebody calling turnip tracking cheating, just because I know that's how Animal Crossing fans work. But I see no problem with it. Come on, this is a pretty small fish. Give me what I'm looking for. I don't want any river fish. I'm looking for... I don't want any ocean fish. Fuck! That was it. That was a big-ass fish on the docks. That was probably something. Gosh, dang it. I didn't even think not to run. I do not care for either of those. Those are too big. That's probably an ocean fish. Oh, it's a bluegill, so I guess it's not. I think, are bluegills ocean fish? I don't think so. Nothing's appearing on the stumps, which annoys me. But there's only so much I can do. Gosh dang, I can't believe I saw something and I ran it away. Oh god, I'm terrible. Oh wow, I haven't even checked these yet. Would you go to my island? My prices are 576. Oh, I'd go to your island if your prices were like, I don't know, like 180. I'm not, as long as I at least, I mean, I prefer to double my money, but as long as I at least make my money back, the stock market's successful in my eyes. I know some people want the crazy 500 turn-up prices, and I get that, but that's... I'm trying not to go out of my way for it. Right? If it's over 100, then I'm fine. That's a small fish. Come on. It's a pale chub. Oh, my fishing rod broke. Oh, okay, I can still catch some more stuff. Oh, God, I really don't want to use bait. I really don't want to resort to bait, just because it's such... That's the biggest thing this game needs, is multi-crafting. If the game ever does, like, where I can, like, craft multiple things at once, or... God, there's been so many great suggestions that Nintendo just probably isn't going to do, because they're too good. That's the adage about Nintendo. If something sounds too good to be true, it definitely is. That's why it's so easy to spot a fake leak. so hard to tell about a real one. Because every once in a while they surprise you. What's the adage that I always say? Every 4chan leak is fake, but every real leak comes from 4chan. Something like that. You know, Leaf is a character I don't really remember talking to all that much in New Leaf. Like, I remember them being there, and I remember stopping by, but I don't actually remember talking to them that much. I'm just ignoring the bot. Put in my data and they said my minimum should be 1. So you're gonna have a small spike. Town hall upgrade again in the cafe. Honestly, I'd much rather have the cafe be its own building, like New Leaf. That was just so... It was so nice to just be able to, like, stop by the cafe and do whatever with it. Right? To be able to go by and then you talk to Brewster, you tell him what kind of coffee you like, and eventually he learns and you can ask for a regular. It's such a small detail, but it makes the game feel more personable. And it probably will be coming. Sooner or later, they probably will add that feature into the game. The cafe. Where was I going? Oh, I was talking about Leaf. How I don't really remember Leaf in New Leaf, but I've definitely interacted with them way more in this game. Oh, a zebra turkey fish. I haven't caught one of those in a while. I think... Oh, no, I got one more spot for a fish. Oh, maybe 2, actually. Oh, Camo Frog! I remember Camo Frog. Who was it who had the joke about Camo Frog? Who was that? That wasn't, You said you were bad at about puns as New Leaf. Camo. Who was it who had the joke about Camo? It wasn't... Was it Peanut Butter Gamer? I don't think it was Jesse Cox. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it was Krendor. Someone had a joke about Camo Frog that was really funny. Back in the day. This was years ago now. I don't even remember what the joke is. I just remember it existing. This beta fish and guppy better be rare, because I'm having zero luck finding either of them. I mean, I just filled up my inventory and nothing. God, it's terrible. Anything down here? That's something. Come on. Come on, give me something good. Okay, we're going home. We're going home. Let's go home. got a lot done today. We visited 2 islands, did all the fruit. That's not bad if I do say so myself. Tomorrow... What am I going to do tomorrow? It's what, 10 o'clock? Yeah, it's a little past 10. I might put Able Sisters right around here. I think I'm going to put them like right here. Leave a little space between the 2 shops. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, and maybe I'll do something else. I don't know what. Stock weeds. Okay, I'll take some money. Warming up matches for Splatoon. Splatfest 2. I'm gonna be so rusty when I get back in. Because I'm probably not gonna touch it again until the 22nd. Yeah, I'm gonna be... It's gonna be bad. I want to sell. Alright, let's get rid of all of this, except for the gold nugget, I guess. Oh, and maybe whatever this is, the rattan lamp. But I am excited for the Splatfest. It's been... That was always the thing that kept me coming back to Splatoon, man. No matter what, there was always a Splatfest, and there was always gear from the shop. Or not from the shop, there was gear from the salmon mode. I'm forgetting the name's completely blanking out of my brain at the moment. And that always, every month, those always kept me coming back. I've already said before, I was Team Mayo the first time. I'm going back in for Team Mayo round 2. What about you? Smile Isle? Salmon Run, that was it. Yep, that was it. I could not think of it right there. My brain completely did a blank. Your Team Mayo as well? Awesome. Well, alright. I think that's where we're going to wind down for the day. Tomorrow we'll be back doing... Like I said, we'll move Able Sisters. Swimming in miles. We'll move Able Sisters, and we'll probably do something else. What that other thing is, I don't know. But I'll probably do something. Let's battle together in the Splatfest. My worry about that, I'd love to. I'm totally down. My worry is, do our time zones conflict? Because you're, what, later, it's way late, for me, it's like 10 o'clock. For you, it's way later in the day, right? I mean, I guess we could do it Saturday, because doesn't the Splatfest start Friday night and go through Saturday? So I guess we could do it Saturday. Yeah, so yeah, totally, let's do the Splatfest. I don't know, I've always done Splatfest at like 10 o'clock at night. But yeah, no, we can totally do it the next day. Yeah, sure. That's in what, 2 weeks? It's tomorrow. Time has become an illusion to me. I don't know what day is real anymore. That's next Friday. Holy shit. Oh god, Last of Us 2 was supposed to come out on the 29th. Well, I'll see you later, Tyrell and Trent. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.